Hello guys, good morning. It is bright and sunny, and yeah, I'm starting a new journey today. So I'm on a mission to get healthy actually, but we're gonna first kickstart getting healthy by trying to kickstart some major weight loss. I am currently the heaviest I've ever been. I weighed in this morning at 262.4 pounds. That is awful. I can't believe I'm even telling people that, because this is the first time I've actually probably said anything publicly or even privately. My husband doesn't know how much I weigh. So it's pretty dire straits. I have blood work done pretty recently. And I put my sunglasses on. And everything is good as far as my blood work goes, except for my triglycerides were a little high. So, I have goals. I'm 50 years old. I have to work on these goals now. We're not going to be on my deathbed and be like, oh, I wish I would have done XYZ. I'm not doing that. I got a horse I want to ride. I've got a job to go get. I am working. So that's why I'm starting today. Because if I keep my current position, I could go back to work exactly 8 weeks from tomorrow. So that gives me 8 weeks. I'm going to start this initial really hard push to see how much I can change my body composition in 8 weeks. I'm gonna start making sure I get my 10,000 steps in every day, which is where we're going today. And then I'll show you what I'm eating. I'm gonna try to do the 800 fast, or the fast 800. So you fast at least 12 hours, and then you eat 800 calories before you start fasting again. So let's see if that works with my lifestyle. My husband likes to eat, so I'll be making him separate meals. He doesn't care for chicken much at all. He doesn't care for fish at all, unless it's deep fried. So you guys can do this with me, especially like your teachers, right? So we're free for the summer. So that's one of my goals. I'm going to do 2 things this summer. First, I'm going to paint as much furniture as I can. And that's going to be on a separate video. We're going to go see how much we can make during the summer. And this is see how much we can lose during the summer, right? So do this journey with me. We'll log in every week, every few days, whatever. Right now I'm thinking maybe once a week. But I'll put this video up today, and we can start it together. Do this together. All right? All right. Let's go for the walk. Okay, I'm back. I'm hot and sweaty. Wow. I did it was like an hour and 2 minutes, and I took 62 steps, I think is what I'm at. Let me give you a screenshot of that so I can be very accountable, right? Let's see. There we go. So now I'm home, and I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'll show you what that is when I get done. I'm not, don't really have a setup by my stove to film anything. I'll have to work on that. But after I get my breakfast, I'll show you what I made. I'll put in the calorie count because I'm going to be counting my calories as well, and we'll see what we can come up with. So this is day 1 out of 8 weeks. Let's go. All right, do this with me. Let's do it. All right, so here's what I've done so far. My kitchen's pretty dark, so I'm trying to find a light spot. But I've taken 2 romaine lettuce leaves, and I scrambled 2 eggs, and I put about 1/3 cup of, it's a little bit over 1/3 cup of frozen spinach. And now I'm gonna put some home canned tomatoes in there, and I didn't use any preservatives when I canned it. I'll give my dog that piece of tomato that fell. And here's some avocado. It's about a half of a, what do you call it? It's those tiny avocados. Okay, and my favorite seasonings. Let me get that a minute. Sit on the bowl. Okay, I'm gonna use this and sprinkle it on. Woo, not that much. I shouldn't look through the lens when I do it, should I? I have a lot of sesame seeds there. All right, and this is 0 calories. It has not a lot of salt in this variety, so that's why I picked it. And then for a kick, I have half lemon. I'm gonna squeeze some of that lemon juice. On top. And let's bring it over here. So there is my breakfast today, and it's about 210 calories, I think. I'll screenshot in the... Okay, guys, here is lunch. Day 1. We have there's 12 shrimp there. Little shrimp. These are little bitty shrimps. I made a sauce with water, lemon juice, garlic, and pepper, and poured on top of them. And we have 1 cup of steamed broccoli, and I put some herbs on that. I have fresh growing herbs outside. That's a perk of that. And breakfast, also, update, was 257 calories. And this lunch is 186 calories. It's looking pretty good. I've had 2 bottles of water. I'm up to 10,601 steps, so that's over 4 miles. Day 1. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna get back to my other thing that I'm doing this summer, which is a furniture painting challenge. We'll see you back at dinner. All right, this is our final meal of the day. It is a salad. You have to ignore the horses behind me making noise. They want my salad. So it's a salad with iceberg lettuce, canned mushrooms, some banana pepper rings, tomatoes. These are fresh tomatoes that I just got from Sam's. And like a tiny bit, it's 1 roasted in the oven, plain with nothing on it, chicken tenderloin. And then on top, no salad dressing, but I have put lemon juice and some more of that Everything Bagel seasoning. So my dinner calories, I will post them in a moment when I tell you about my day and how many steps I got. And we will update in a minute. What are you having for dinner tonight?